Welcome back. You're watching The Spot. It's time for us to get into our topic of the day, which is the gold digging effect. We're going to be talking about kept men, kept women, all of that good stuff. And we've got with us a fantastic guest. He is an actor, an award-winning actor.
The best actor in Africa.
Yes, so OCUKJ is in the house. Come on in. Looking dapper, looking dapper.
Kept.
Looking kept.
What
How's
up,
it
people?
going?
Hello. Love.
I'm in.
Okay. I'll take that.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Have a seat. Welcome to The Spot.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you
yes.
so
Man.
much.
Are you a kept man?
What?
Are you a kept man? Do you have a problem with being a kept man? Like,
No, but that's two different questions. Are you a kept man?
okay,
And
let me
do you have
start
a
with,
problem
do you have a
with-
problem with being a kept man?
Break that down, please.
Okay, kept man, you have a sugar mummy.
Well, being a kept, well, it
Yes.
might not even be a sugar
Not
mommy.
a
It might be
sugar
somebody
mommy.
your age
It
is
can be
just
someone your age, but
stinking
someone who
rich.
just-
A kept
Oh.
person
Who
is
just
somebody
keeps
who
you-
literally, they just keep you
Just
in.
maintains my value.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to go to
Oh.
Monaco, take private jets.
Oh,
I want
that's
to take money.
So what question are you asking me now?
Okay, first, are you a kept man? Obviously not, because you don't know what kept is. Do you have a problem
Exactly.
with it?
So I'm glad that answers the question.
Do you have a problem
Well,
with
I'm
it?
not a kept man, and I personally, it's, you see, the idea behind having to, in the long run, take instructions from a woman who has been dishing out and taking care, because it's going to happen.
Have you ever been offered?
Do you see this face?
Sorry.
Have you?
Sorry, I just had to say that.
Have you been offered?
No, I haven't actually.
Why are you lying?
I have had advances from older women. I don't know how rich they are.
They can take care
No,
of
that's
themselves.
take,
somebody
yeah.
did actually approach. Well, I can't really share the story, but on your behalf, they did get in contact
Yes,
They have
with.
they
money, they have
did.
money.
Yes, I think she does.
Can she keep me?
I think she
not to
wants
be,
to.
let's go to,
She actually said, "I will break him." That was what she said. I quote unquote. I can't tell you who she is.
It's not, let's go to Accra. I want like
for you.
fancy places.
She can-
You want
Can-
Tokyo,
Every 2
take
months
care
in
of you.
Tokyo tomorrow.
you want a flat in Belgravia, that kind of keeping.
Have you had any advances? Any? May I keep
I'll
you?
take care of you. Just come to me,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, something like that. I have.
Nice.
Did
And
you
I
go
think the
because you didn't believe
disgusted
him?
look on my face told him where he could go and keep that. I don't understand. If it was somebody, if it was somebody that had met me and like knew me and had
They
like
would
talked to
know
me for
not
like
to.
3-4 hours, they would know that
Hours,
it's not.
not even days.
They would know. They would know that I'm not really down for that. That's just not. It's just not my thing.
But is it
Not
a
your
bad thing
thing.
if you're someone you're in love with? who
I
decides
don't
to-
think
No.
so. I don't think so. I think it's if you're comfortable with somebody that you are in love with taking care of you, then that's fine.
That's
It's
even
when it's puppet string
Yeah,
controlling behavior that it becomes.
That's been a good question because we're talking gold digging, the
Yeah.
gold digging effects. Is it possible to be a gold digger with someone you're in love with? Is it possible?
No.
Well,
no, I don't think so.
It's not
Well,
a gold
yeah,
digging,
I
is
think
it?
Yeah.
I think it might be depending on the way you treat
Then
that
it's not more
person.
love then.
Let's hear. I want to hear. Because
I
I want to
mean,
see what
because
Osi
really,
thinks.
when you introduce the element of love,
Yeah.
then if you're working within those boundaries,
Yeah, it's
then,
supposed to be selfless. at
yeah,
that
you're
point.
going to do what you do for the sake of, the feeling that you share with the
Yeah,
person. So I don't really think that would be gold digging. I guess really the issue is for the guy having to deal with his ego and the fact that for the guys, you feel like you're not the
Man.
provider or the man, you feel like, and yeah, typically men are wired a certain way. So sometimes you feel like that's going to get in the way of, things that she just feels like she needs to willingly do, simply because you guys love each other, if that's what it is.
What were you going to say?
For me, I think you can.
You could be a gold digger with the person that you're in love with.
Yes, because it depends on if you're saying, depends on how you treat that individual. I can love you and still want to drain you dry at the same
No.
time.
Is that
You
still
can.
love?
No, that's not love.
Like we've always said, there are different types of love. So I can love you, I can think you're awesome, I can take
No,
care
okay,
of you.
no. Then let's go. No. If you are in love with a person, romantic? Which let's define it. If
If
you're in love with the person, can you be a gold digger with that person?
If I'm not giving you anything back, then yes. If I'm not giving anything, if it's a one-way street, then yes.
Then it's not love. That's what I'm saying. That's not. If I'm in love with somebody,
Because giving back doesn't have to
gold
be
digging.
material.
Okay, maybe we should define gold digging. to me, gold digging is literally you're with somebody for what they give you.
Yeah.
Maybe you like that person, you have good feelings towards that person, but ultimately
The
your
sole
goal
reason
is
you're there
to
for-
get
Yeah.
things, money, trips, whatever it is that you want. So if I'm in love with somebody, by being in love with you, I can't be a gold digger, because then that's that selfish part of just give me everything you got, and then when you're done, you don't have again. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
because
what
if
I
you're in love,
mean?
then it means even if the money finishes, you're still there.
You're still good,
there,
yeah.
Regardless of-
At least.
Yeah.
At least for a while, before you're like, all right, I gotta go.
I'm tired of trekking.
For whatever reason, that will be.
It's been
Is being a
nice.
gold digger a bad thing?
Yes.
Well, morally it is, but like I always say, everybody's morals are different. Your
different.
moral
Yeah.
standards are not mine.
Yeah.
If
You know.
if you can live with it, I mean, I know that there's some people that can dig their gold and be happy. I wouldn't even complain about it. Dig it well. And
But
go
if they
with the
can, if
lift.
they, I mean, what if there's somebody that does want to control you? Would you take a lot of
Would you
flack? Would you take a
sacrifice
lot
that?
of mess from somebody just because your end goal is, okay, until I get this, let's say your goal is to get $2 million off of them, and you're at the 1.5 million, and now they make you dance for your dinner and things like that. You're like, let me just get to 2 million and then tell you to go away. Would you do?
Well, now that you've mentioned that you're at the 1.5 mark, it makes it hard, because typically there are no guarantees for the end goal.
Yeah.
But if you have 1.5, you're closer to the end goal than before. So maybe for someone who's worked hard to get to 1.5, yeah, okay.
You
But
can now work out.
you can now, but if there are no guarantees,
I think I kind of can,
Yeah.
but we'll talk about that when we come back. We have more gold digging talk right here on the spot. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the spot. We're still talking gold digging, the gold digging effect.
Yes.
And you did ask a question if you could live with control while digging
Could you
gold.
do
And
it?
I think I can. I don't think I could be a gold digger. But if it got to that, a lot of us do jobs, go to work, knowing that you hate your boss, but you're just there because you're about to get somewhere at a point in your life. And I'll just be like, okay, continue calling me a fool, but I'll just keep climbing the ladder until I get to manager, then I
Yeah.
can quit and change
go
jobs or whatever.
somewhere.
And I think it's kind of same theory with gold digging.
Is there a difference?
Just go in there and milk as much as you can. Take it, actually, if you can. Take it on
Yeah,
board.
I
So
think
it
the
could.
difference in that dynamic is
You're building a career.
it's work, and it's an established institution. So there is a process you're following. And at some point, they can change your boss.
Yeah.
You can become, promoted, and you're working with someone else. So in a sense, that takes
That
you
makes-
somewhere else.
yes.
But with the one woman who, that's
That's
finally-
it. She's never gonna change.
you just don't know.
I think you only just walk away when you know that, okay, there's actually
Enough is
no chance of you.
Yeah.
If it's one of those people who, I want to go somewhere, okay, I bought your ticket. Give me money.
Is there a difference
There's no
between
prospects of just, then.
sponsors? Some people have sponsors. Is that okay? People who occasionally kind of help you out,
Have you,
dig you out
have
of
you ever
a.
sponsored anybody?
No, not yet.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you ever sponsored anybody? Okay.
No,
Yes, selfish
I don't
man.
believe these two, honestly, to be quite honest.
Seriously, no, I haven't.
But I've talked about it here before, and I've not, like we talked about the day with something about girls who demand stuff, and I've never really been around those kind of girls who, I want Brazilian hair,
Yeah.
I want a new phone.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't have a problem with doing that,
Yeah.
but I've never really been around girls who demand it.
it.
So
Well,
I
you
haven't
must
had the
say
need to
the
sponsor
gold diggers
anybody.
do live a good life.
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Balling.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see their pictures on Instagram of them here and there, and it's like,
You want to just leave it a bit.
I remember one particular point, my friend and I were just gisting, and she was telling me about a third person that we know. I wouldn't say a mutual friend, but we know her. And we were both, it was just basically a bitch session because we were just both bitching about how broke we were at the moment. We just didn't enjoy what was going on, what we were doing. And this girl that we know has been sugar babying it all over the continent. Like she'd been, in like the past maybe month, she had been to the UK, she'd been to Dubai, she'd been to South Africa.
Whoa.
Yes, and it was all first class and it was all,
What are we doing wrong, Lamide?
And I
What
was
are we
saying,
doing
that's
wrong?
actually what I said to her. I was like, gosh, if I just had no morals, I could just
Yes,
I
if you
could
didn't,
just
you
do
could.
it. But I mean, yeah, sometimes
your
you
morals.
look
Give
at
me
the
your morals.
lifestyle. Sometimes
Let
you
me
look at the
hold it for you.
lifestyle and you're envious.
Yes,
But then
yes.
you never just know the
What
kind
that
of things
person
that
is
they-
putting out
yeah,
for
they're-
it.
They're, what they're dealing
Plus,
with.
you never know what your own story is going to be if you decided to try.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not everybody's that.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
As in,
Can you keep somebody though?
I know.
Like if you got that rich and you saw this trophy chick, man, you're like, you know what? No work for you. Just sit here.
Well, I don't know that I would say no work for you, just sit here. It will probably be more a case of
I can give you anything.
I
you
can
want.
give
can
you,
give you
yeah,
plenty,
what
plenty
you want.
things.
Yeah, but I mean, I just think that women should be
Alrighty.
busy too.
Okay, well, we're going to
Nice
switch
guy.
gears real quick and check out who's on our spotlight today. There's something that we like to do. We like to check out who is bubbling under.
My friends know me as Mundengao. I did have another name, but I dropped it. I am a filmmaker, a poet, and a writer. I have worked in camera, in editing, and in production, but I really loved the creativity that comes with writing. So I'm currently a head writer at Spillworks Media. What made me go into this kind of work is I think I've always been a creative. Even when I was a child, I remember being 6 years old and I was writing and giving my friends in the neighborhood or even in school, in primary, I'd give them some of my writing and they'd actually read and it became a thing. I did a bit of radio work and then I started writing scripts and stuff like that and acting and poetry and the questions I kept being asked were, when are you, okay, that's great, that you're doing you're doing arts and stuff, it's great as a hobby, but when are you gonna get a job? People act like that's not a job. You can't possibly think that's a job. I think a lot of people do inspire me. To be honest, I think it's maybe something to do with being a writer. In that, in terms of creativity, coming up with stuff, I just look at anything and a spark. I love watching people. Some people find it creepy, but I think it's really important if you're gonna be a writer to be able to watch people. And I don't know, I just get inspired from watching people and being able to come up with ideas. In terms of film, because I have a poetry sort of background, I sort of interpret things in a different way, and I found it does set me apart. I think I do deserve to own the spotlight because I work hard. Like really. I think I'm old school in that I think people deserve to get things because they work for them. Just not just that it landed or or connections or whatever. I mean, those things are of course important in networking and stuff like that. But you worked for it, you get it. That's my sort of motto, and that's how I treat people generally. That if someone is doing better, they deserve to get the best or whatever. So yeah, I think so. I work hard and I'm awesome, so I deserve to own the spotlight.
I like
that.
her.
You
See,
work for it, you
she
get
she
it.
didn't even know today's topic. And
Yeah,
she was like,
she
you
was
need
on
to work
point.
for things and then get them, as opposed to just having them handed
Given
to you.
to you.
Gold digging is hard work.
Yeah,
Do
it
you,
is.
Trust me.
would you respect
Not
somebody
You
that
don't
you
think
knew
so?
was a
Not-
gold digger? I mean, I think everybody knows somebody who maybe has cut corners, but
Yeah.
like if you knew somebody that was their goal and that they just wanted to be a gold digger or they were a gold digger, how would you treat them? Like, how would you react to that person?
Respect, no. For the most part, no. Because as much as I say, I mean, it's your business, but yeah, it's kind of weird that you just want to live the life easily without necessarily earning anything, and you don't care what people think or what people say. And I think it was Zainab who said one time that when you don't earn things, when you don't work for things, it's hard to necessarily see you as, like, how do you live with yourself, really?
Yeah.
Knowing that through life, you're just going to keep depending on people. You're an adult, so it's kind of weird, but yeah. Respect, not really, but I respect the fact that they can drop
Do
those
it.
morals and do it, but not necessarily them as people.
Okay. On that note, guys, we're going to go on a quick break. The Spot will be right back with a spot of lunch from Lamide, so stick around.
Welcome back, you guys are still watching The Spot. Hit us up on Twitter, on Facebook, or of course by sending us an email and let us know what you think, if you have any questions, or if you have any comments. Now, it's time for us to go into something that I enjoy a lot, which is No
we know
Thanks
you
Needed, OC. This is where we give out some advice that is unwarranted,
Plenty of
unasked for,
Right.
and they probably don't care
And,
that we're
but
giving
we'll have
it.
you know that people do listen to what we have to say. For instance, Rick
Rick
Ross
Ross.
has now lost weight thanks to Lamide's
Yes,
advice.
because I asked him to please stop opening his shirt and
I'm with you on
flapping
that.
his thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So, but today's subject is DMX.
Read today's subject. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, teacher.
DMX. I mean, I just don't understand.
The troubled
In
soul.
the old days, DMX was. I mean, I remember the jams.
But was it?
I mean,
Was he far from crazy in the old days?
well, his crazy was
was good crazy.
There was a good kind of
Because
crazy.
he
You
was
know what I
channeling
mean?
it into his music. So
Yeah,
it was
I'm gonna make
actually-
you lose your mind up in
in
here. Like
here.
that's just still a party jam. Like it'll come on and everybody's like, yeah. But now he's running naked around hotel hallways. Iyanla
hot.
tried to fix his life.
and
He called
said,
Iyanla names on national television.
If
He
Iyanla
called
can fix your
Iyanla
life,
bad
If
names and
Iyanla
said
cannot
Iyanla was
fix
being
DMX.
If Iyanla cannot fix DMX's life cannot be fixed.
you know, I was at a concert once when he came to Nigeria in 2004 or 5 in Abuja, where he actually collapsed on stage.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, and it was talk about he had just used drugs
Oh,
and stuff like that.
wow.
He was really, really, really sad.
Gosh, that's
But he was that
crazy.
was even at a point where he was still sort of on a high. He had started
Yeah.
dealing at that
Yeah.
point. But
Yeah, like he's just.
I think
got-
he's
like,
just in a
he's-
bad
He's in a very
place.
bad space, and I think
How
what
many
it
times has
is
he been
is
to jail?
he's been to jail a
I've
lot of
lost
times.
count.
He has a lot of kids. You
He's
know,
very
and
violent. He is
yeah,
still
apparently he's been
in
violent
a
with
violent
his
relationship. but
wife
not-
slash ex-wife. I'm not sure because I don't know if they've
They're
gotten the
still together.
divorce. Yeah, but it's just one of those things where, I mean, as much as we like to poke fun or whatever, to be honest, he is somebody who I would like to see him do, like, kind of like turn his life around because he's gone a little bit off the rails. And for somebody who has so much talent, it's sad to see. So, yes. So, I mean, that's
So
my thing
advice to
for
DMX: please let Iyanla fix you. Just,
Or Lamide.
Let's
or
say-
Lamide.
No,
Lamide fix my life.
no. That
I
would
can
be,
see this.
I don't know how that would really work. But yes, it's time for a spot of lunch.
Okay.
And that's when somebody here, this time it's me, preps something delicious for you guys to eat.
Quick
What are you
fix.
making?
So
Right.
today
Really?
I'm making a quintessential African,
Snack.
quintessential Nigerian snack dish.
Also
It can be a
known
snack,
Okay.
it can be a meal,
Okay.
depending on how poor you are at that point or how lazy you are, because I know I'm constantly lazy. And it is gari, peanuts, and sugar.
And
It's
ice
gari.
cubes.
Oh,
Yes, now.
What's Gary? What's
So-
Gary? I don't speak
Cassava.
What was that?
Nigerian.
Go back
What's
to your
Gary?
village.
Cassava.
So yes,
Okay, it's
so we're going to
cassava,
be doing
dry
that.
cassava.
Yeah.
So while
Right.
I'm doing that, we can keep talking.
Is this Ijebu Gary?
because
Yes,
that's
Fine,
crucial.
you'll find
actually.
out.
Yeah. It's very critical. You can't just
It's
give me
kind
yellow
of to
Gary.
swell for like a minute or so. so that
Did you do? I was
but
speaking to a friend about it.
yes.
Did you do that soak and travel? Did you go to body? Okay, you went to body
Soak
school.
and
in
travel? Is that what you call
What
it?
is what
In
is soap and
let me
travel?
tell you, in secondary school, if you were in boarding house in Nigeria, there are times when you
Oh,
had
brains.
nothing
From the
to
seven
eat.
seas.
Now you look at your locker and you had like the Gary there. It's not even up to a fist.
exactly.
Okay.
So you pour it in a bowl, big bowl, fill the bowl with water, then go to class.
Head out. Just
By the time you come back from class, the Gary done.
Sharp.
Then
up
you
there,
cannot call your
man.
friends. Yeah,
say,
see,
oh
Gary
boys,
done said so.
let's do this, man.
The
So
thing
you
will now
just
be-
eat it like that.
Yeah, what happens is that It's really small, but if you drink it that way,
You're not
it's
gonna
too-
be
it's not going to
full.
get full. So you have to
Yeah.
leave it in water, then go and do your thing for like 3 hours.
Exactly.
By the time you come back, Gary swells.
Yeah. So when
Wow.
it's swollen,
Then you cannot add your
it's a
sugar
lot
and
more.
things.
You put
Soak
sugar
and
and
trouble.
things.
You
The
soak it
thing-
and you travel.
You just head out.
It was a big deal. It was towards the end of the term when there's nothing.
when there's nothing left.
People do with Golden Morn as well. It's a
Yeah.
sort of-
Ooh, golden morn is the
You can soak and travel. As
I
well.
love
That's
golden
things
morn.
that's
But
You
I
guys
mean,
are very
mass.
creative during borders.
it was necessary.
you don't have
because-
any choice.
Yeah, Owu breeze towards the end. Yeah,
Because
it was just
and it
hard.
comes at the same time. Everybody in hostel, you're like, all the
What's
lockers
going
are
on?
empty.
Nobody's locking it as they used to anymore.
exactly.
You know.
Then Gary becomes essential.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was magic, honestly.
But what's your favorite African snack? Like,
Will you call plantain chips?
Of course, it's
That-
very
that,
African.
for me,
Delish.
there are days that's what I eat.
I've
as
thought
food.
about it once where I actually went into traffic looking because I wanted.
I'm
I actually
serious.
diverted my journey and
That's
entered
it.
traffic because I needed my plantain chips fix.
Like-
There's a very popular one on the island that everybody
Yeah.
likes. It comes in like 3 flavors.
Yep.
I had to go
Oh,
there. I
right.
was like, so give me 5.
I know. I go. I'm like, give me
Bolande-
10.
Yeah.
I think
I'm like, give me
Bolande
10
would-
because you don't find it elsewhere, and I live on the mainland, so you need it to tide you over
Bolande has
until you come
actually
back.
said that she gets them to deliver to her house. That's how much of an addict she is.
Oh, wow.
I've actually put 40 in
Ah.
a
Wow.
dispatch thing and sent to my friend in Canada.
Oh, my people abroad, they always ask for, please come with. I'm like,
Plantain chips is.
You know, at the airport, people are like, what are these?
No, but I like the really soft ones.
No, I like the hard ones.
No, the
The
soft
hard
ones
ripe
are the-
ones, not the hard unripe ones. Not
The
pekere.
soft-
Pekere is the unripe one.
Yeah.
Man, I want some
Soft,
plantain chips
yeah.
right now.
Ripe
Okay,
ones.
love me, they make plantain chips.
All right, happy.
Okay,
Wow,
so
she's
you've got in there
actually
some Gary.
I know some people like milk, but I'm
Yes.
a Gary purist.
Oh, I was going to say
I
you're a
don't-
purist. You don't.
I don't put
I don't
milk in
treat.
my Gary.
I'm only a
I
purist when I eat it with beans.
Okay.
With beans, I
I know
can't
some
do
people mix
anything
it.
else.
I
Not
know
even
some people
granite,
just,
not
like,
even.
put
But if I'm
Gary
eating it alone, I
inside
do Gary
beans.
milk, granuts.
Thank you for these.
Yes.
They didn't
But
tell us
he's a
what's here.
guest.
There's sugar.
What do you
Right?
mean? I didn't tell you what's in it. It's Gary,
There's
There's
peanuts.
peanuts,
There's ice cubes.
While you're doing that, I'll be gathering myself.
And
Then you now put
So
water
we're
and
not
as well.
sugar.
soaking and traveling right now.
No soaking
no,
and
no,
traveling. No.
No, these are
Is
good
that enough
times.
water?
These are-
You soak, it's all right.
Yeah.
You soak and travel when
Is that
times are
enough?
hard.
And Zainab, for you,
Oh, thank you very
I'm on
much.
a diet, so you can.
Wait, you're not in this thing with us.
She's on a diet. But
On
I
a
like to
diet.
have a lot of peanuts in
No
mine.
carbs. You like? Okay, you want more peanuts?
Yes, please.
Yes.
It makes it more of a...
So that is my spot of lunch for you guys today, made with lots of love. A quintessential Nigerian snack. No person, I don't know anybody in Nigeria
This
that
is
has
never here
never
anymore.
had.
Oh, she is
Do you need more water?
You know the
to a
funny
happy
thing?
place.
I know someone who drank Gary for the first time this year.
Okay.
Really? And
She's
how...
23.
Are you
She's Nigerian.
serious?
Yeah.
How
I
she
was
feel?
very depressed for her entire
Why?
childhood.
No, wait, what happened?
Exactly. That was. I kept asking her what happened. She's like,
she was
just never
living
did
here.
it. Yeah. Well, in and out, but she lived most of her time here.
Here.
I'm like,
Oh,
are you all right? Do you think you don't think your childhood? You and Michael Jackson are kind of like in the same.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I cannot imagine being in a
Good Gary
conversation
Lamide.
You're very
a
welcome.
Gary conversation, and you can't
and then
contribute.
someone will be like, what's that? And you're like,
She knows what it is. She just
but
has never
I mean,
drank
they put
it.
in
But
water
what's the
and
best thing to have with Gary?
I've had all sorts. I don't know what's the best. I've had peanuts,
Yeah.
kuli kuli.
Kuli kuli.
Yeah, it's sort of I don't know.
No,
how
I
you
know
make
what it is,
yeah.
but I don't. Yeah,
had
I've never had it
crayfish.
with Gary.
Yeah, fish and
I've had
chicken
Gary and
is always
crayfish.
good.
really?
Yeah.
To like mix together.
The way you
Wait,
put the peanuts,
inside?
now you just put just pour the crayfish
Really?
in. Yeah.
Okay, no, that one
Jeez,
I
I've had all
because your
sorts,
Gary
yeah.
is swelling small.
Thank you so much. Well, the one that I know, this is without water though. Gary palm oil.
Brabisco.
Brabisco.
We made Brabisco here.
Oh, okay, so somebody
salt
knows what
and
I- with
pepper.
salt and pepper and
I was telling her, they were laughing at me. I made it here for them. The best. Then sometimes you just fry it, it's not be dry. Oh, sis, let's go on a break.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the zone right now. Please come back and join us on the spot. Brabisco is the best.
As in,
Welcome back to the spot, guys. Lamide's Gary really hit the spot. Now we have a pet
And now
peeve.
we know you like nuts a lot.
Anyway, pet peeve, right? I have a pet peeve. My pet peeve.
Why you
Please
should
let me
hear?
share my pet peeve.
She said she likes nuts. She wanted more nuts.
Oh gosh, my pet peeve is I really really hate it when people touch my face. Like, you know when people come to visit you and they pull at your cheeks and stuff, and stuff like
You've
that.
grown, no?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it.
So
at all.
like, okay, but can
Can
your
my partner
boyfriend
touch my face?
Yeah,
Yes.
touch your face. Yes.
if his hands are clean.
Wow. Oh my God.
Wait, so do you have a process? Hey, babe, here's some sanitizer. Now you can touch my face.
Thank you. That's
No,
a
I
good
don't have a process, but I think I've mentioned before about this whole men and hygiene
Oh,
and
well,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some of y'all are dirty.
Yeah.
You don't wash your hands after you come out the loo. Then you're gonna rub all that
But
on
you-
my face.
you've dated
No
before.
thanks.
You've dated before, right?
Yes.
Can I assure you that your boyfriend at different times has come straight from the bathroom to touching your face? Can you accept that?
Don't choke on your guy.
Not once, not twice. It's normal.
But why are you admitting that you're
Whip
disgusting
it out,
and
whip
dirty
it out.
on
He is
TV?
disgusting.
I didn't say me.
You don't wash
No.
your hands when you come out of the
don't.
loo?
do,
We
but there
do
are times
now,
when,
but
I mean,
it's not. I have to be
I mean
honest.
what?
Out of
there are
100,
lots of moments when you just...
yeah, maybe there's that
Whip it out, zip it up.
0.5 or 5% of the
No,
time.
Your
guys.
girlfriend's waiting in the bed, you're now washing hand.
Shouldn't you be completely clean?
It's not a very clean time anyways.
No, but
Oh,
I was going to say-
what kind of people are in
no.
this
But
house?
why are you ladies pointing fingers when it's not as if? Yeah.
As if
No,
what?
but we-
As if what? No,
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah,
Speak.
yeah,
Don't put
I'm
that guy in your mouth. Don't you dare. Speak. What you gonna say?
But the Gary is sweet.
No, he's going to cover.
No, I'm saying-
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, you guys are not always tidy.
Either.
You know, so
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't
Defend
think we're
yourself.
talking about the same thing anymore.
I don't think so.
Actually, no, I don't.
we
And
are
let's just,
actually.
we
We're
might
not.
want
We
to
are.
stop this part of the discussion.
Do you have a pet peeve besides untidy?
I was like,
No.
Well, the idea behind whenever you're in a line and people cannot,
stay in line.
monitor their personal spaces,
Oh, yes.
you know, or whenever you're somewhere and then people feel the need to just, it's like I have to sit
close.
inside you. Yeah, it's like
It's
I'm like,
inside you.
as in,
We're kindred spirits on that
you know
one.
what I mean?
just-
It's that is just crazy.
yeah. Okay.
Like,
OC
just leave me
doesn't
alone.
like.
Just
Give me
stay
space.
where you are.
Give me space.
You know?
All right, well, we're about to give you guys just a little bit of space and hear what the do's and don'ts are of the gold digging effect from our viewers on the street. Let's check it out.
Do try to improve your self-worth. Don't get into a relationship for material gain.
Have you heard? He's told you guys, please don't get into relationship for material gain. And wash your hands when you come out. The room.
When did you say that?
He said it, he
hear
was
that.
saying it with his eyes, David.
No, but that thing is a serious problem. It really is, because I even hate it when, especially in London, in South London, guys have this habit.
All the guys in South London.
Have this habit of putting their hands inside their trousers.
Wow.
Excuse me?
I actually thought we
And
were going to talk
walking.
about gold digging for a
No,
second.
seriously,
Seriously.
seriously, like
South London.
Like it's a thing.
the hood. Yeah, it's a thing. You
Yeah.
put your hands inside and you just rest it there.
Excuse me?
Right?
Yes.
And some of them they do it because they either have another pair of shorts underneath.
Yeah, underneath.
Or they're just cool.
They're just cold. It's warm in there.
I
And
don't
I
care.
understand that. I understand that you might be cold, but that is not an adequate resting place
Yeah,
for your
because-
appendages because you're going to touch
I hate
people.
that. I hate
Because I
it.
feel like the hoodies have pockets on the side, or what you're wearing has
Right?
a pocket.
Can I
you know,
just say that as much as you guys are disgusted by a lot of these things, it's some people's fetishes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Very
And that's
there are
why it's
people
called a
in life-
fetish. It is unusual.
There are people
and
in life
sick.
who actually live for those sort of smells. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what they like. So
okay.
you can't
All right.
knock it because it's not your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to stop.
Yeah,
We're talking
yeah,
about gold digging.
Like, if anybody wanted you to like come on board and like dig for their gold, they'd be like, you know what? No, because you probably be digging somewhere else, and they don't want to be around
That's
you.
not my thing. I'm just speaking for the boys of South London.
South
Just, you know,
London. South
throwing out an
London
option
boys.
as to
Yeah.
why they are, you know.
Yes. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that for a lot of women, it can be a very tough time when somebody says they want to help you, and you know you need help, and you kind of don't. Sometimes it's a thin line, but I feel like the hardcore gold diggers, those ones, there's no line. It's just all right.
It's just
let's
straight
go.
up, yeah.
It's straight up dig for gold.
That's how the relationship even starts.
Yeah,
By
that's how
day
it
2,
starts.
my credit. I even haven't met you. They start with credit and build up.
And they build up and build up and build up.
to a
Other
motto.
things.
Yes. Well, all right, guys. It's been great having you guys along. Thank you so much, OC, for coming to talk to us about gold
Thanks,
diggers.
OC.
It's
Thank you so
time
much
for
for
us to
having
head
me.
out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you, Z.
No problem.
Your girl
You've
was
got to
nice.
sign
Go
the-
and sign it.
Oh.